And then if you know me at all, you should know what my favorite movie I saw for the first time in the month of October was. No! It's not Halloween Ends, which should have been my favorite movie of October, but it was utter trash. Hello, everyone, and welcome back. I am the Horror Sensei, and today I'm going to be talking about my 5 favorite movies I saw for the first time in the month of October. But first, before we get into that, I owe you all an apology. I have been a very, very bad YouTuber lately. I have not been posting at all, none, no videos for like 2 months maybe. I know, I'm sorry. I've been busy, no excuse though. Just had a ton of fun in the month of October, doing October stuff like you should do in October. Going to haunted houses, going to special screenings of movies, all pumpkin patches, all kinds of fun stuff. So that kind of took most of my time in October, but I promise you I will do better. I will try to get back to posting all the time, all of the favorite things you can expect from me, unboxings, movie reviews, trailer reactions, all kinds of fun stuff will be coming up. I will do much better, I promise, to try. It's as good as you're going to get from me. But on to today's video, we're going to be talking about my 5 favorite movies I saw for the very first time last month, the month of October. If you have seen me do these videos before, you know that every month I try to get at least 30 movies in. October was awesome. Horror movies galore. I got in just over 50 movies for the month of October. Ooh, yay! Oh yeah, awesome. So picking 5 favorite ones that I saw for the first time was very tough. I saw a lot of fantastic movies for the first time in October. So these are actually all rated 5 stars for me. That's how good the month of October was to me. Some really good ones I'm going to have to leave off of this list. Bummer. It breaks my heart, but I gotta go with these. I gotta stick to 5. I can't go to 10. I can't go to 15. I can't go to 20 like I feel like I want to. Gotta go to 5. Sticking with my top 5. Let's kick it off with number 5. Don't laugh at me. You may feel compelled to laugh at me when you hear what my number 5 movie is. After I just told you how tough it was for me to select. But number 5. It's a brand new animated Scooby-Doo movie, Trick or Treat, Scooby-Doo. I am a huge Scooby-Doo fan, have been ever since I was a kid. I love the Mystery Incorporated gang. So, this movie, they come out with animated movies pretty often for Scooby-Doo. This one has actually been my favorite that they've come out with in a while. I really love the Halloween atmosphere. The fall vibes are all over. They're drenching this movie. The score, like things you don't really expect to be great in a Scooby-Doo movie, are amazing in this movie. The score, the original songs, the soundtrack in this are absolutely insane. Like so good. One of the main songs was stuck in my head for days. I really want it to be like a song that I can just listen to, but it's an original Scooby-Doo song for the movie. I've looked everywhere. So, the plot is really fun too. We get to see a lot of classic Scooby-Doo monsters kind of come back for a little bit in this one, because at the beginning of the movie, they capture Coco, who has been the costume designer, costume maker for all of these monsters in the past. And now they have captured her, who also happens to be Velma's love interest. We get a whole new arc, Velma finally coming out, which is really fun and exciting. And Coco is a really awesome character that turns into help the mystery gang out later on in the movie. So she's not all bad. So a really cool way to kind of tie the classic monsters and the past Scooby-Doo movies and episodes into this current movie was that costume designer concept, which is just really cool to think about. That they've all gone to her for their monster and ghoul and ghost costumes, and it's just really cool. I really liked it. We got Matthew Lillard back as Shaggy, who is the best Shaggy to me. We get Kate Micucci. I think it's how you say her name. I don't know for sure, but I'm a big fan of hers, and she is back as Velma, who I really like as Velma. She really captures the voice and the role terrifically, in my opinion. And she has a lot to do in this episode with Velma kind of coming out and exploring her sexuality in a bit.
4:31 p.m. 4:31 p.m.
My Apple Watch is talking to me. So exploring that side of the character is pretty cool, and she does a great job. Of course, you get Frank Welker as Scooby-Doo, Greta Leslie as Daphne. So all the other classics are in there. Fantastic movie, and there's also a Freddy Krueger Easter egg in the movie that I absolutely loved. If you have seen the movie, you have hopefully saw the scene and saw the Easter egg. If you have not seen the movie and would like to, be on the lookout for that Freddy Krueger Easter egg, and drop a comment below if you have found it. It's really cool. I was totally pumped that they put that in there. So, awesome. Number 4 for me. Let's move on. This technically is not a movie, but it is maybe a movie. I don't know. It's a Disney Plus special, and just by saying that, you probably already know what it is. It is Werewolf by Night, the Halloween special that Marvel and Disney Plus decided to put out. Hopefully, it's a precursor of things to come. I love the character of Werewolf by Night. This is the first time we've gotten to see him in anything of the new MCU or anything like that. And so hopefully this is going to open up a whole new thing for like the Midnight Suns team and things like that. I know we're getting Blade. It was in black and white. And I think it was in black and white to hide some of the gore factor in this movie, because they don't hold back. There's throat rippings, there's body splittings, there's tons of gore for a Disney Plus Marvel special movie, whatever you want to call it. But the fact that it's in black and white, it kind of hides most of that. It kind of masks it. So I believe that's why they went with the black and white. The other reason is just to pay homage, kind of. It's kind of a throwback, classic Universal monster type movie. It's really cool, werewolf transition, but even the look of the character is kind of based on the old classic Universal monsters like the Wolfman and stuff like that. So really cool if you're into the classic Universal type stuff. If you're into Marvel, definitely recommend checking out Werewolf by Night. That comes in number 4 for me. Number 3, let's move right along. Remember, these are all 5-star ratings for me. So coming in at number 3 for me is one that I was extremely excited for, and one that I was definitely not disappointed in at all, and that is Mr. Harrigan's Phone. Mr. Harrigan's Phone was a short story in the Stephen King book If It Bleeds, which came out, I believe, in 2020. And aside from the title story, If It Bleeds, was my favorite story in that collection. Really cool. It's not exactly straight up horror. It's more of like a drama, horror, thriller, kind of a slow burn, if you will. But it really tells the story of how phones and apps and social media and laptops and iPads and TVs and computers, all of that stuff kind of play into our lives, and how it's kind of taken over our lives. And this was, most of this book happens in the past, when like the very first iPhone is getting released. And it kind of foreshadows the things to come. So it's scary in that regard. It's scary if you kind of actually stop to think about just how much electronics play into our daily lives and how we rely on them so heavily. It's kind of frightening and kind of scary if you think about it like that. And that's kind of what this movie is. Directed by John Lee Hancock, who is a great director, and stars Donald Sutherland, who needs no introduction, amazing actor. And also Jaden Martell plays the young kid, the lead in the movie. Something about Jaden Martell being in Stephen King adaptation said work so well for me. He just has that vibe to him. Of course, he was in It and It Chapter 2. I don't know, he just fits the Stephen King type of universe, I guess. I don't know what it is, but that was number 3 for me. That's Mr. Harrigan's Phone. Remember, it's not a straight up in your face horror movie. It's definitely more of a slow burn, thriller, drama, horror type movie. It's going to make you think more than react scared, I guess is what I'm trying to say. I don't know. These next 2 are incredible. Probably, now here's something here. These next 2 are probably 1 and 2 for me on the year. Not just in October, but on the year for me. Let's go number 2, Barbarian. Holy cow. What a movie Barbarian is. I'm not going to give too much away if you haven't seen it, because I was fortunate enough to go into it blind. Even though I had waited until it came out on HBO Max to see this movie, I missed it every time. I missed its theatrical run, which I was bummed about. My best friends and I, we had plans to go see it, but it just kind of fell through. We were too busy doing all the other stuff that I've already talked about. And so I had to wait till it came out on HBO Max, and I avoided spoilers and everything like that. And I'm so happy I did, because it is not at all what I expected this movie to be. And holy cow, it took me by surprise. Literally, like halfway through the movie, I'm watching it like that. Just my jaw was open, my mouth, my eyes were giant. I'm just like, what am I watching right now? Directed by Zach Cregger, I believe is how you say his last name. Stars Georgina Campbell as our lead actress, who plays Tess in the movie. And then it's got Bill Skarsgård and Justin Long. Now, I can't give it away. I can't give too much away. This is not a movie review. If it was a movie review, I would give it away. But it's not. Also, I will say that it does also have Richard Drakey in it, who I'm a big fan of. I've had the pleasure to meet. Awesome guy. And so he's in it. I was not expecting him to be in it too. That's not really a spoiler, just telling you an actor is in it. I'm not telling you who he plays or what he does in it, but it was cool to see him pop up because I like him. So that contributed to it. And then if you know me at all, you should know what my favorite movie I saw for the first time in the month of October was. No! It's not Halloween Ends, which should have been my favorite movie of October, but it was utter trash. Utter trash. But we're not talking about that tonight. We're talking about the good, the joyous things that make me happy. This is not only my number 1 movie for October, this is my number 1 movie of 2022 so far. And looking up at the upcoming slate of horror movies, and movies in general, I guess, but it's always going to be horror movies in my top 10. Coming up for the next 2 months, November and December, I feel no hesitation at all that this will be my number 1 movie of 2022, and that is our modern day horror icon, Art the Clown in Terrifier 2. Woo! This was 2.5 hours of pure madness, people. Pure madness. And I loved every second of it. I will never look at mashed potatoes the same way again. If you've seen the movie, you know what I'm talking about. It's just so much fun. watching this modern slasher come into our screens uncut, exactly the way Damien Leone intended it to be, and it's just amazing. The blood, the gore is on another level. Like, if 10 is the highest, it's on a 15. It's every single second. Your eyes are just like, whoa. There's memorable songs. If you've seen the movie and food's a little funny at the Clown Cafe, it's not still in your head, then I applaud you, because you're doing something that I am not. Because I have not been able to get that song out of my head since I saw the movie at the beginning of the month. I can't say enough good things about this. David Howard Thornton, again, delivers an incredible performance as Art the Clown, who's a silent killer, but speaks so loudly. If you've seen him, he speaks so loudly in his mannerisms, in how he acts, and what he does with his hands, and everything like that. He's not verbal, but he speaks, and he speaks so well. And David Howard Thornton has somehow managed to just perfect that and capture it so well for this character. It is amazing. And then we've got newcomer Lauren Lavera. I don't know exactly how you say her last name, but she plays our lead actress, Sienna, who the movie is mostly centered around. And she is our new final girl of the 2020s. She is phenomenal, amazing in this role, and I look forward to many more battles between her and Art the Clown. I'm picturing a Nancy and Freddie type of relationship atmosphere there. I'm picturing a Laurie and Michael kind of thing. Like, I can just see them blossom and grow into those iconic duos of horror history, and I really hope that happens. Also, Elliot Fulham as Sienna's little brother does a really good job in this. Also, definitely should not be overlooked. There you go. Those are my top 5 movies that I saw for the first time in the month of October. One more time, starting at number 5, you got Trick or Treat, Scooby-Doo. We've got Werewolf by Night. We have Mr. Harrigan's Phone. We have Barbarian. And we have Terrifier 2. There you have it. All 5-star movies, in my opinion. I'll get better at posting videos. I promise I will. Look out for some unboxing videos from me coming up. And some movie reviews and trailer reactions I've got planned also. And that's it for this one. Tell me your top movies you saw for the first time in the month of October. Have you seen Terrifier 2? Do you have that song stuck in your head? Have you been able to eat mashed potatoes since? I don't know. Let me know, though, in the comments below. And remember, until next time, try not to get French fried. Bye, everybody.